Baseball fans rejoice, the MLB season is coming back in July. Oh, isn't that just absolutely lovely? We're going to have baseball. 162 games is a normal baseball season, right? It's a marathon. Well, we're going to have a little sprint, a 60-game sprint, 40 games within the division, 20 interleague games. This is going to be very, very interesting. And today I'm kind of going to break down the favorites here for the World Series championship. Okay, so the Dodgers are obviously, not obviously, but they're the favorites here at plus 375, best ERA in Major League Baseball last year. Followed by the Yankees here at plus 450. The Yankees now have Gerrit Cole on their pitching staff, but they did lose Luis Severino to injury here. He's not playing, and Domingo Germán has a suspension. Right? I mean, 61 games, so he could come back for the playoffs, man, but the guy's going to miss the whole season, come back to the playoffs and do something? I don't know. So those are two important losses. And Gerrit Cole, I mean, he's a great fantastic pitcher, right? And I think he's going to fit in New York, but how many times have we seen pitchers have ERAs of 2.5 or 2.53 ERA somewhere else, and they go to New York, and all of a sudden their ERAs balloon over 4. So I don't think that's going to happen, but what I'm saying is there are some question marks out there in New York. What's his name? Judge, right? Aaron Judge's injury, rib injury. That kind of worries me a little bit. Houston at plus 1,200. Oh, no, Houston, they have that whole fiasco, right? From the garbage can drumming. Change up. Fastball. I mean, that is a problem, right? So with the mental aspect here, this is going to be very interesting. Houston obviously lost Gerrit Cole, but they still have enough on the mound with Justin Verlander and Greinke and Lance McCullers. And, I mean, hitting the ball, they can do that, okay? Bregman had 41 home runs last year. I mean, Springer over 30 and Altuve over 30. And Carlos Correa, he only played in 75 games, man. So, I mean, if he's healthy, you got Gurriel also. I mean, that team is absolutely stacked. So if they can put that mental aspect behind them, Houston at plus 1,200, I think offers some pretty good value. Now, the Minnesota Twins at plus 2,000. The Twins, man, they hit like 1,000 home runs last year, right? 307 home runs. Now they got Donaldson, Josh Donaldson. From Atlanta. Josh Donaldson went over 30 last year. So I'm intrigued with Minnesota, but I don't think they have enough on the mound, man. Jose Berrios, Jacob DeRizzi, I don't think it's enough. Okay, the Braves at plus 2,200. Now, Atlanta won 97 games last year. I really like the Braves. Up and coming, right? 2 straight years winning the division. Ronald Acuna, almost a 40-40, man. 37 steals, 41 home runs last year. Legitimate MVP candidate, right? Freddie Freeman hits with the best of them. I really like the Braves. Mike Soroka on that pitching staff. Their ace there, Mike Soroka, at plus 2,200. I think the Braves offer awesome value. And the Nationals also at plus 3,000. I know Anthony Rendon is gone. He led the National League in runs batted in last year. He's going to play out there with the Angels, out there with Mike Trout. That's going to be very, very fun to watch, very lovely. But the Angels, man, they have a trio on that mound. And I know the Angels did not get off to a good start last year. It's going to be very interesting, man. Only 60 games. I would imagine the pitchers would have an advantage here, right? Because it usually takes the hitters a little bit to get going, all right? But when you take into consideration the whole mental aspect, it's only going to be 60 games. And you're going to be hitting in the summer, right? I mean, it's going to be hot in the United States. And when you get going out there in April, it's still cold. It's harder to hit. So that could have an impact, right? The time of the year, okay, could have a very, very big impact here in MLB's return to action. But, so Patrick Corbin, Max Scherzer, Strasburg, man. See, that is a trio. So the Nationals, even without Rendon at plus 3,000, offer good value. And I also like the Indians, plus 3,300. 93 wins last year. The Indians had more quality starts than the Dodgers. Did you know this? Yes. Had more quality starts than the Dodgers. And their offense is obviously good enough. So, and the Indians, man, the Indians, I just hope they don't win the World Series, to tell you the truth. I mean, they haven't won since 1948. They win this thing, there's going to be a big asterisk, right? Because, it's to say, oh, you guys won, it was a 60-game season, it doesn't count. Oh, just don't win the World Series, please. If I was an Indians fan, I'd be rooting against my team this year. But at plus 3,300, with Terry Francona there, and it gets loud out there in Cleveland in the playoffs. Hard to win in Cleveland in the playoffs. If they make it, could be a very, very interesting one. But I really like the Braves at plus 2,200. I really like the Nationals at plus 3,000. Would it be a surprise if the Dodgers face the Yankees in the World Series? Absolutely not. But we're looking for better value here. So Braves, Nationals. Yes, I like.